You sit here in an answer right. Hold on a second.
You're getting bullied by the audience, dog. What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topic, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow? Today we're talking about politics, but don't worry. It's going to be hilarious. In case you guys don't know, today is going to be an epic freaking day where Donald Trump, the ex-president of the United States, is going to be arrested and actually have a mugshot. A guy named said Trump's mugshot finally releasing tomorrow. That's going to be today. Yes, when the video drops. I have not seen it yet. I'm waiting, okay? I'll wait as long as possible to drop this video and then I'll show you guys. Ready? No AI, no fakesies, okay? We talked about this before in a prior episode, but apparently this is like his third or fourth indictment, and this is like, he has like 14 charges or something ridiculous, and all of his lawyers and his squad and his goons, Rudy Giuliani, all of those guys are all getting got as well. Speaking of Rudy Giuliani, the booking photo from former Trump's attorney and mayor of New York City, Rudy Giuliani, has been released. Donald Trump will turn himself in tomorrow, and there's the Rudy Giuliani mugshot. Not quite as like it's not as crazy I thought it was going to be. I'm just hoping that I'm letting y'all know, man. Donald Trump's mugshot is going to be legendary. Someone's going to use that quick, fast, in a hurry and use that as like their album cover for their next CD and their diss track. I think it's going to give him more power than he already has. Because I'm pretty sure Donald Trump is going to be one of the first people who's going to be both trying to run for president while simultaneously being institutionalized and imprisoned by the exact same country. Meanwhile, while everyone's waiting, last night was the GOP debate. I didn't watch it, but it's when the 8 Republican candidates got together to yell and scream and fight about who they think should be president of the United States. A lot of people were actually just thinking who was going to be the vice president, because apparently Donald Trump did not even join the debate. But instead, Tucker Carlson, though, the former news anchor for Fox News, dropped a one-on-one interview with Donald Trump himself, where Donald Trump talks about why there's no reason and no point for him to actually join the debate, because he's basically secured victory at this point. He's so ahead of the polls that it doesn't make sense to argue with the peon.
It's debate night, but we're not in Milwaukee. Mr. President, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Why aren't you at the Fox News debate tonight in Milwaukee?
Well, you know, a lot of people have been asking me that, and many people said you shouldn't do them, but you see the polls have come out, and I'm leading by 50 and 60 points. And, you know, some of them are at 1 and 0 and 2. And I'm saying, do I sit there for an hour or 2 hours, whatever it's going to be, and get harassed by people that shouldn't even be running for president? Should I be doing that? And a network that isn't particularly friendly to me, frankly. You know, they were backing Ron DeSanctimonious like crazy, and now they've given up on him. I mean, it's a lost cause.
I don't know if it's just me. But for some reason, everything that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth is like absolutely hilarious. Like, I know that he's, you know, being serious on Handheld, but I honestly think this man is just a full-on comedian.
Do you think television is declining?
Well, according to a poll that I guess we just saw, it just came out where it's down like 35%, but I think they were referring to cable. I think cable's down because it's lost credibility. MSNBC, or as they say, MSDNC, is so bad. It's so wrong what they write and what they do and what they say. It's, you know, it's fake news, as I said. I think I came up with that term. I hope I did, because it's a good one. It's not tough enough anymore. It's corrupt news. You know, really what you do is call corrupt news, but somehow that doesn't play.
He just goes. He doesn't stop. He just keeps talking. He has this train of thought that just does not end. And as he said, guys, sorry, but main cable TV news is corrupt. All right, that's why you guys should be coming to me for the news. Unbiased and untouched by the millions and millions of dollars that are being pushed behind MSNBC. How dare they? That money should be going to me. So that's Trump basically saying, hey, I'm gonna be president whether you guys like it or not. Whether I'm arguing with you fools or not, I'm gonna be up here. I'm the big dog. You guys don't even deserve to be running. But those guys who are running, the GOP candidates, I'll give you guys some of the highlights and clips that happened that night. Saying breaking 4 GOP candidates on the Fox debate stage raised their hand when asked if they would support Trump for president if he becomes the GOP nominee. A lot of people suggesting that Vivek won the debate last night, and it looks like he might be gunning for VP.
You all signed a pledge to support the eventual Republican nominee. If former President Trump is convicted in a court of law, would you still support him as your party's choice? Please raise your hand if you would.
Vivek is first. The balls on this man, the cannolis, everyone else looking around. That's a question. I'm not sure if I would be able to support a man who's going to jail. Vivek said, hey, I'm in it to win it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
President Trump, I believe.
In case you guys don't know who qualified for the first GOP debate, okay, we've got about 8 people, I believe. The first person being Mike Pence. You know him very well. He was the vice president of the United States when Donald Trump was in office, and he's definitely running for president. You got Ron DeSantis, who everyone is calling Homelander. Man is up there on the stage giving out speeches and then like giving you like half crooked smiles followed by like creepy stares and everything. Everyone's just making fun of him. He's the governor of Florida. You probably know him well as well. Then there's Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley was the former South Carolina governor. She was appointed by Trump to be the U.S. ambassador of the United Nations. Haley made history in 2010 as the first woman and first person of color elected governor in South Carolina. So yeah, she was the governor of South Carolina, and now she's running for president. You got Tim Scott. That's right, a black man. Scott was South Carolina's senator. He's a career politician who got started in local politics before becoming a congressman, and then in 2013 became a senator. Scott is the only black Republican in the U.S. Senate. Wow. But he doesn't center race in his campaign. He does, however, center his faith and uses Christian talking points on the campaign trail. Got it. So you can't control people with race. Well, then you control them with religion. You got Chris Christie. I've been seeing this man's name flying around all over the place on Twitter. A lot of people did not like him or did not find him likable. I think he is extremely anti-Trump from what I understand. But Christie is the former New Jersey governor. He previously was U.S. attorney for New Jersey and a Trump ally, but now he is outwardly critical of the former president, particularly about his role on January 6th. Imagine you being upset and against the president because of the insurrection, and everyone's like, boo. You got Vivek Ramaswamy. He's a crowd favorite, I think, and a person I think that a lot of people believe won the debate last night. He's an entrepreneur from Ohio. He graduated from Harvard University. He was the CEO of the biomedical company, and he used millions of his own money to launch and fund his own presidential run. So yeah, he's a super rich dude who talks very well, and a lot of people saying kind of remind him of Obama, especially because he's used a lot of Obama's actual quotes and sayings in his own debate. He's also super huge pro-Trump, and a lot of people believe that he's actually just gunning for the vice president position. You got Doug Burgum. I don't know too much about him. He's the governor of North Dakota. I guess that's it. And that's all you really need to know. Now let's go back to some of the most popular clips from the GOP. I know, right? We're making this kind of interesting. I feel like when it comes to politics, especially like on Fox News and stuff, it's just drama, but for like old people.
President Trump, I believe, was the best president of the 21st century. It's a fact. And Chris Christie, honest to God, your claim that Donald Trump is motivated by vengeance and grievance would be a lot more credible if your entire campaign were not based on vengeance and grievance against one man. Bashing Donald Trump without an iota of vision for this country. They could just change the channel to MSNBC right now. But I'm not running for president of MSNBC. I am running for president of the United States.
Dang! My man slopping on that Trump knob, but at the same time, looking like a super huge burn, bro. Anybody who's pro-Trump is basically looking at Christie and being like, screw you, dog, all right? You don't support our leader, we don't support you.
30 seconds, Governor DeSantis.
Let me tell you
No, I'm sorry. 30 seconds, Governor
You
Christie.
make me laugh because
Goes
you
both
sit,
ways, brother.
you sit here in an answer. You sit here in an answer right. Hold on a second.
You're getting bullied by the audience, dog. You don't even get to debate. The people said you were out. Goodbye. You just got voted off the GOP island, bro. Hey guys, that's Donald Trump and the mugshot incoming any minute now, okay? Hopefully I can drop it on today's video, but if not, I'll show it to you guys on Twitter. You'll eventually see it. It'll be flying everywhere. And that's the whole GOP Republican debate as well. I told you guys, well... We'll make this whole politics thing very fun and just follow the drama along. All it is just, again, it's just tea for old people, dog. And I'm just curious to see how this plays out, bro. Especially just such being an awkward predicament where Trump could be potentially in jail while this process is happening. It's absolutely wild that these are the events that are taking place. But here we are, and I'll keep you guys updated. So guys and gals, that's right. We have another Illuminati update, and she has officially quintupled down on the entire drama situation that happened between her and Sad Milk. I know it's been a long time since we brought her up, but she's still out here making moves that are just making her not look too good. OzMedia, one of the members of Sad Milk and one of the people who were talking about the situation, I believe Oz was the person that was living directly with Illuminaughtii at the time. There's a lot of people. There was Wonderstruck, there's the Clique, there's a lot of parties at play. But I believe that was the role that Oz played, saying, I am still working on a video. However, Blair is taking legal action against me to take my home. And this economy, you trying to put somebody homeless? You trying to take somebody's home in this freaking economy? Like, bro, I believe she already started coming after Wonderstruck, the little kid that she tried to take his car and then successfully took it and now was trying to push even further. She's taking legal action against everybody on Sad Milk, it looks like, who was involved, saying I need help with the legal cost and will be providing a full and detailed explanation on how I'm even in this position within my video, putting the link below to avoid throttling. And it's right here, OzMedia's legal fees and housing fund organized by OzMedia. There is no, she said, look, if I'm going down, then I am taking everybody with me. And in the meantime, I believe she's still running a successful Patreon where she's probably releasing videos with her true followers, the cult believers who are like, you know what? I don't care whatever you did with Sad Milk, I just want more content and I'll pay for it. Quick plug because I have no sponsor for today, but you guys know I have a Patreon. Patreon.com/InfernoOmni, where I post infinite pictures of indie, but also I give you guys not suitable work, background things that got deleted on YouTube, clips that I can't put on there as well. But the most sought after one that I have here is the Omniverse tier here, where you guys can join in. I talk to you guys about money, fitness, and YouTube, okay? How to be a YouTuber, how to make money, and also how to get fit and become a Giga Chad anime fan. If you guys want to come through, I just opened up some patrons again, and then I'm going to be closing it and not opening it until maybe like October or something like that. So limited accessories. If you do sign up, you guys get access to all my previous content already that I've been making, and you guys can come in, ask me more questions, and let me know whatever it is that you want to do. I got you covered. I love posting content on my Patreon, and I love giving you guys extra content, and I love giving you guys indie. So hey, if you guys want to help me in any kind of way, this would be the best way. So guys, it's officially here, Spawn Wave, and a lot of you guys asked me to just talk about it really fast, but the Nintendo Switch killer has finally arrived, and it's for Sony's Project Q, officially named PlayStation Portal, as at a very nice price of $200. It releases later this year, and you would think that, hey, this looks pretty cool. It's got the PlayStation 5 controller, which is a very great controller, by the way, probably the best in the market, with the little pad in the middle. Looks a little goofy, but I imagine it's probably very comfortable. Is this going to be the Nintendo Switch killer? The answer to that question is no. I got MKBHD, got first dibs on the PlayStation Portal, and yeah, I'll just kind of let you guys explain it to him because he kind of echoes a lot of the sentiment that people are sharing.
So Sony just announced something called the PlayStation Portal. This is a portable gaming handheld with an 8-inch screen and DualSense controllers with all the same haptics as a normal controller, so you can experience PS5 games anywhere you go. And it's only $199. Which seems pretty sweet. But then the thing is, the more I look into it, the worse it gets. First of all, it is a remote player accessory, so there's no local processing happening. It's not a console. So your PS5 has to be on and connected to the internet to do all the work.
Okay, so what does that mean? You have to be nearby your Sony? Like, so do I have to have my Sony PlayStation 5 connected like online and then I can be anywhere? Do I need to be locally close enough to my PlayStation? Or is this something where I can just try? It better be somewhere where I can travel and I can play with my PlayStation 5 that's at home, because otherwise that would be just completely pointless.
All right, fine. But worst of all, by far, is this thing doesn't have Bluetooth, so the only way to use wireless headphones officially is to use some PlayStation Link compatible headset, like the new $200 PlayStation Pulse Explorer earbuds. That might be the most outwardly anti-consumer feature in a new gadget I've seen in a long time. That's like, imagine if the new iPhone comes out and there's no Bluetooth this year and there's no headphone jack. So in order to use headphones, there's a new Apple wireless audio protocol that only works with AirPods. Even for Apple, that would be crazy.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you make a freaking system that doesn't have Bluetooth and that the only way for you to have an actual wireless headset compatibility is if you buy another $200 specific headphone, bro? Holy crap, holy moly capitalism. And a lot of people just saying, look, just bring back the PSP. The PSP was one of the best PlayStation portable handheld things and of all time, yo, back in the Game Boy and before the pre-Switch days. You should have just brought that back. What are you doing, bro? Anyway, if we get any more news or announcements about it or updates about it, I'll let you guys know. As for me, I have the Steam Deck. I bought that like a long time ago and it took a while for it to come back, but I absolutely love it. I can play any Steam game that I want, and it also comes with emulation. You can play any game from almost any system from almost any time, and it runs really freaking well. One of the questions you guys asked me was what are the best handheld systems to play outside of the Nintendo Switch, which is obviously the GO. But if you want to play a game that's not Nintendo, the Steam Deck has been doing very fine for me. I've been currently playing Dark Cloud for PlayStation 2 because I really wanted to play that game. It's one of my favorite games. I came back to it. It runs absolutely perfect. The only thing is that the battery life is kind of lowish and sometimes it overheats, and it's a little bit bigger than I would prefer. It's kind of heavy. Sometimes I have that thing upside down, it just falls on my head, but yeah, I really like it. It gets the job done. I don't even know if we'll get to this PlayStation Portal. You guys can let me know how you feel about it. Another quick politic update, but apparently Priogzhyn's jet was shot down. If you guys don't know, we talked about this a while ago where there was a coup d'etat when it came to Vladimir Putin. He kind of went into hiding for some reason. It seems like the leader of the Wagner group, I believe, is an independent militia that has existed for quite some time in the Russian province, has essentially been shot down, and people are confirming that its leader, Priogzhyn, and some other guy that was on there as well, and 6 other passengers have been shot down, their plane shot down, and that they are dead, which is of no surprise to anybody, because if you're going to put Putin into hiding and that's just, you're done. That's it. Okay, he will destroy you for less. There's imagine coming at Putin and being like, I'm kind of coming at you, but not really. This is a coup d'etat, but not really. You can psych, put your head in there, kind of, and then this happens. You're like, I wonder how this happened. And as you can see, this is the plane falling from the sky. Dang. Man, that's wild. That's wild. There it is. There's the aftermath. There's the smoke. This is a terrible camera person. Where's the... Here it is. Dang. Homie, stand still, homie. There it is. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah. Whoever was in that plane is dead. For what a lot of people are also saying, that the Wagner group confirmed the death of both Priogzhyn and Utkin, who I imagine is probably another member of the group that was pretty high up there as well. So yeah, dang, who would have seen this coming? I think everybody, except for the people on the plane. Do you guys mind if I geek out really fast with one of the best video games of all time? Because yes, Persona 3 just got a drop and everyone's really excited to hear about it. Clueless Geik and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about it, except the P3R news, which got us excited. Persona 3 might be one of the greatest RPGs of all time. It completely revolutionized Atlas in terms of RPGs. It brought about Persona 4 and it brought about Persona 5. However, there will be a remake and a lot of people like how it looks. It's a 1-minute trailer, guys, and look, if you've never played Persona game, this is the one that you start with, okay? You don't have to go back to play the Persona 3 one. You can wait for the remake, aka the remodel, I believe it's what it's called. Reload, it's what it's called, okay? Yeah, just watch this, okay? If you don't know what's going on, I'm just watch it. We already got new music?
Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
That's the dark hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
What are you talking about?
Oh, wait. This is Mitsuru, okay? This is Mommy. It all looks so good. Holy moly. This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour. Okay, this is one of my favorite characters. This is just Mommy Mitsuru, but you got Junpei, you got Yukari, you got the squad here, guys. This is an absolute amazing RPG, and if they redid it and remade it and made it better, it is definitely going to be worth the purchase, especially if you are an RPG fanatic.
What happened to our school?
You saw them.
Akihiko!
Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour.
It looks
Attack
so
anyone who
good!
runs free outside the coffins. Shadows can only be defeated by persona users. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Come! Persona!
It's so good! It looks so good!
Let's do it.
Wait, all out! Oh yeah, they've always had that. They've always had that, right? I think so. So it feels like what they did is they took what was so good about Persona 5, which was like basically everything, specifically visually and everything contextually when it came to the game. They're like, hey, let's go back and apply it to our older games to make those better as well. Basically, the Persona 5 cash cow is still milking itself. We ain't seen Persona 6 for a long time because they're going to have to do the same thing with this, but for Persona 4. Comes out February 2nd, 2024. Comes out for the Game Pass, Xbox, and Windows. Wait a minute. It don't come out for PlayStation? So I gotta wait a minute. Do I gotta buy this on Steam? As for price, y'all better start saving right now because Stealth had posted and said Persona 3 Reload releases February 2nd. The pricing starts at $70. That's right. We're getting hit with that inflation, boys, where games are now coming out at a base price of $70 freaking dollars. You can get the digital deluxe one for $80 and the digital premium edition for $100. Now, when I saw the price point, I was kind of like, oh man, I don't know if I want to spend $70 for a game that I've already played years ago that's just being remade. But with the amount of energy and time and attention it looks like they're making this game, it feels like a completely brand new one from scratch. So it's probably worth it. But all right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I have not found the mugshot of Donald Trump, okay? It's not here yet. So I feel like I might just sit here and camp and wait, okay? If the mugshot does not come out in this video, I just might make a separate video just tonight and be like, the mugshot is here. And then deuces. I might just do a one-off like that. So kind of look out for that in the future. If not, maybe I'll make a video tomorrow as well. That's right, 4 consecutive days of Omni videos. What's going on? Are we going back to 1 video every day for the rest of our lives? Who knows? We shall see. I love you guys. Thanks for watching and thanks for tuning in. Drop a like if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. It means you made it to the end. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.